Hello everyone, and welcome to the RNG University. On tonight's episode, Grixis Control. So, we're about to end the Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One meta, and I thought what better way to kind of send it off than to use one of the most popular deck in today's meta, and I believe, personally, it is the strongest deck in the meta right now. Because it has answers for everything, it has so many styles of play, and it does keep your opponent on their toe. So that is the Grixis Control. And I don't just mean best of one, I mean best of one and best of three. Whatever style of game you want to play in the meta, I think Grixis Control has a little bit of everything in it. It has removal, it has control, it can counter a lot of the aggressive meta, it can also stop a lot of the control decks. So it is strong all on its own. Now, I didn't really make much change to the deck since the last time I played it because I thought it was strong enough in a best of one meta. We start with early game removal in 2 cut down, 3 go for the throw, 2 Abrade. All of these are very good early game removal to make sure that opponent's board not only is clear enough that they have things in the graveyard for us to kind of take advantages of later. We also have Bloodtithe Harvester, another removal creature that basically, if we need to, can -2/-2 on a creature the turn after it comes in. We also have 2 or 3 make disappear to counter spells. Counter 2 drops or 3 drops on turn 2 is very, very good in the current meta. Though we can also casualty it to counter like an Invoke Despair if we end up in a meta game or a mirror game. And we only run 2 Bankbuster because we're not really hurting on card draw all that much. And having too many Bankbusters, I do find in the current metagame to be very, very easy to get picked on by aggressive decks. So that's why it's only 2 off in the deck. Now, we do have 4 Fable the Mirror Breaker. A lot of times when I'm playing against a red deck, a Grixis deck, a Rakdos deck, whatever, what have you, right? Whenever they're going first and they go turn 3, Fable the Mirror Breaker, I just want to quit because I feel like that game is already lost. I have to spend 1 spell to get rid of half of their Fable, which is just the 2/2 Goblin. Then they get to cycle. Then I have to get rid of the backside of the Fable as well with another spell. And that's usually just too much card advantage against me. And I feel like that's why Fable is such a good card. And then we also have the Corpse Appraiser. This is why we need things in our opponent's graveyard, so that our Corpse Appraiser can exile 1 creature in their graveyard and basically get us additional card advantage. One big thing about Corpse Appraiser is that it can also crew the Bankbuster if we need to. So it's not just a 3/3, it's a 3/3 that brings out the 4/4 in our Bankbuster. Then we have 4 Sheoldred. Pretty obvious, Sheoldred is very, very good in the meta because a lot of decks need to card draw in order to win if they're control, and a lot of decks need to push that damage to kill you if they're aggro, and Sheoldred kind of stop both of those. Then we have 4 Invoke Despair. Not really much to say about Invoke Despair. It's just that good. And then we have 1 Gix Command to field clean a small board, get some lifelink, return creatures, all that in one big package. Also a very good card. And then we have the 6 drop, the Blade Coil Serpent, that can fill out any additional role if we need. If we need card draw, we have it. If we need discard, we have it. If we need haste, we have it. And then the land base is very easy to get because we have 4 Xander's Lounge. So we have 1 Otawara, 1 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 3 Dark Slick Shore, 4 Shipwreck Marsh, 4 Stormcarved Coast, 4 Black Cliff Cleave, 4 Haunted Ridge, and 4 Xander's Lounge. Now, if you're not worried about getting, basic checked, you could definitely run 4 Dark Slick Shore and take out the Swamp. But I am very, very scared if our opponent has like a Field of Ruin or a a Boseiju, and I really want to have a Swamp that I can search out in the deck should that be the case. Obviously, you could draw it and then you're screwed anyways, but oftentimes that doesn't happen. So we'll see, but that's why I have a Swamp in the deck, right? There's only basic in the deck, and we need more black mana because of the Invoke Despair. Now, aside from that, something else you can consider is maybe if you're very afraid of aggressive decks, you can cut down the number of Invoke Despair to 3, maybe cut in Gix Command and run Brotherhood's End. That could also be useful against early game aggro, but I think we have enough removal as is, and those are kind of the decks, or kind of the games that reflect on the last time I played this style of deck. So let's go ahead and try it out again and see whether or not Grixis Control has increase or decrease its position in the meta in the last few days of 1. First opponent, and Beard Slay. They're already Sheoldred. We're also Sheoldred. We get to go first, but we only have 2 lands. So 2 lands with no card draw is very scary. Let's mulligan. Now we have 3 lands and a Bankbuster, so this is pretty good. I'm going to keep 6 and put back an Invoke Despair. I do like Invoke Despair, but I might have to just draw it later. Alright, let's drop a Stormcarved Coast first, because it's a tap land and we're not going to play anything turn 1. No removal on our end, so 1 playing, so Bankbuster is kind of uncontested right now. That's good for us, but we're going to need to draw something other than land soon. Alright, Azorius so far, Bankbuster as well. We did draw our Invoke, so let's hopefully see what their controls are up to. This is definitely a control deck. Winning announcement. Let's draw a card. Dark Slick Shores. That's going to come into play tapped, and I don't want that, do I? Do I want to play Sheoldred this turn? He'll just kill it, right? Well, he's tapped out, so no time like the present. I could crew my Bankbuster and attack. The problem is I'm afraid of a Wandering Emperor, so I'm not going to do it. Because he could just draw an Emperor, or he could play a land, drop the Emperor, and exile my Sheoldred. And all I did was get in 4 damage in return for just a clean removal. That's really not worth it. Mishra's Foundry is pretty good for them, I guess. Ossification, that's fine with us. He tapped his blue for some reason. Unfortunately, I don't have a counterspell, but yeah, that would have been really good right now. Or not counterspell. What am I saying? Unfortunately, I don't have an untapped land. He won't have a counterspell, is what I meant to say. So I'll drop the Dark Slick Shores. We'll play the Fable. We couldn't capitalize on the island being tapped that turn. Alright, second Bankbuster is probably not worth it. Card draw is better. I don't want to pitch my Invoke Despair for sure, so let's pitch these 2. 2 lands. Wow. So he's holding up all these mana. Do I want to just attack? He's probably going to have a counterspell, right? And if he has a counterspell for the Invoke Despair, playing into it kind of pointless. All we get is lands. Now I'm kind of regretting pitching that Bankbuster. And we live and learn. I attack, he blocks, I just lose my Goblin Shaman for a treasure token. I don't think that's worth it. Wandering Emperor.
I hope you're ready to lose. Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have pitched the Bankbuster. To be fair, I'm not going to block. To be fair, I didn't know I was going to draw 3 lands in a row, but knowing my luck, that kind of tends to happen. Alright, he has no spell that costs 2 blue. Let's invoke him first. Oh, my invoke got through? That's not good for him. Okay. You want to get rid of your land? Does he have another Wandering Emperor? He might. He's gonna Egonjo. That's no bueno for him either. Alright, we will pass turn. No reason to put out the Bloodtithe... Actually, I can't even anyways. No reason to put out the Bloodtithe Harvester into... well, with the 2 mana, I could just use the Bankbuster. That's what I meant to say. I'll take the damage. It's just 4 damage. It doesn't hurt that much. I don't want to auto-pass. What I want to do is just not block. Wedding announcement again? Okay. He's only going to draw a card here. And he tapped all his blue. That's totally incorrect. I mean, he probably has another Wandering Emperor, right? That's why he did it. But the fact that he let that out means that I know what he has and what he doesn't have. And what he doesn't have is a counterspell. We're drawing a lot of lands, though. That's not fun. There's no creatures in his graveyard. No creatures in my graveyard. I could Bloodtithe Harvester to kill both of these. He could Bankbuster to get another. So that's kind of pointless. Let's get some card draw on us. We draw 2 cards. We draw 1 card. And then the Emperor will get us. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's play the Bloodtithe Harvester. Get some blood token and we can cycle. That'll be pretty good. No attacks. And turn. This is weird. He has blue, but he hasn't really shown any blue cards. He also didn't use his last Bankbuster. Is it a Proliferate deck? Depopulate. Do I want to copy the Bloodtithe Harvester just to get an extra blood? I'm not really using the mana for anything, right? Lands, lands, and more lands. That's interesting. He's not really doing anything. Alright, let me just use up one of my treasure to get the lands out of my hand to draw another land. Here it comes. More lands. Oh, not more lands. What do you know? That's a very big surprise for me. So I can Corpse Appraise. I don't think he's going to counter a Corpse Appraiser. But I have 1 creature in the graveyard to exile. Card draw is card draw. And I guess I can put lands in the graveyard. That's very good for me. Hold on a second. Do I need a blocker? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is kind of risky. So, I will play Sheoldred. Let me play a land first. Then I'll play Sheoldred. Alright, then I'll end turn. He's gonna draw a card with this, but I don't want to attack with the Bankbuster this turn, but he also just took 2 life for no reason. I don't really know what deck this is. This is kind of surprising me because Azorius Control usually is a lot better than this, but in the last few days in the meta, maybe I'm just playing against people who have no cards. There's a lot of basic planks, to be fair. There's a lot of basic planks for a control deck. Alright, you gonna do anything else? Gonna waste both of our time? Use the treasure. Farewell time? Farewell time. Okay, do I want to drop my Bloodtithe Harvester? He's exiling everything. If he is exiling everything, I don't want to drop my Bloodtithe Harvester to the blood. Yeah, why is he doing that? That is not smart. If he exiles enchantments, he gives me the Sheoldred back. That was just a bad play. Okay. Just to show that you have another one? I don't understand what's going on here. So, this doesn't do anything because there's nothing in the graveyard and there's nothing for me to bring back. So let's do a little trick. Bloodtithe Harvester into a blood token. Sack my blood token for the Corpse Appraiser to cycle. Okay, and then we'll play the Corpse Appraiser to exile my Corpse Appraiser to get another card. Look at that. I guess I'll take the Make Disappear. I don't know if my Corpse Appraiser second Corpse Appraiser hit anything, but the Make Disappear might. Put the land out. I'm not really cycling anything. No more blood. So there's 2 Mishra's Foundry in the deck. That's really weird. More islands. Eternal Wanderer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could still do it. I'm not gonna bother. He's not gonna +1 on anything, so it's just gonna make a Samurai. Yep. Double Strike Samurai.
Thank you for your help.
We just Abrade it. Abrade and attack for 5. Feels dumb. Oh, only one can attack it, yeah. I forgot I can do that. It's just Foundry to block for the Emperor, maybe? Not blocking for the Emperor. Okay, now I have 2 creatures in the graveyard I can bring back. Perfect. Union. Yeah, you draw 1 card and gain 2 life. I guess you can do that. You can make a 0/0 Samurai again, but it's just gonna die. Depopulate? He does have 2 mana, so he can kill this. Well, got another creature anyways.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Nah. Alright, let's... Gix command. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. Return 2 creatures from my hand. Let's get the 2 Corpse Appraiser back. They will be both useful. Let's appraise first. What are we going to draw? With 2 more Invoke Despairs. Oh wait, no, I was gonna think those are not the cards I want to draw. Yeah. Okay, Play Coil is pretty good. Drop the Cleave. Drop the Bloodtithe Harvester. Get a blood token. There's a lot of blue for a deck that absolutely ran no blue spells. None. I'm confused. Does he just have 1 Make Disappear? He's gonna make a 2/2 Samurai for sure.
I brought backup.
Oh, you did, huh? Well, your backup's dead. Alright, do I have any creatures? I don't. So, I can Blade Coil to draw... Let's see. Discard doesn't do anything. I can make it haste. So, let's see. Blue... Red, 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 blue, blue, blue. How many blue is that? 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I can play this for 6 plus 2 plus 2. I guess I kind of don't need to do that. But I need all the blue anyways, right? So let's just go in for 10. There you go. I draw 4 cards? 3 cards? Draw 3 cards. Nice. Alright, this is Trample. Can't stop it. He can make a 2-2 to block my 3-2. That's about all he can do. So weird. What deck is this? Alright, I LD'd him. I get a land, and I'll enter. I guess I could have kept 2 mountains open. Didn't matter. One is about to quit. Not about to quit? Well, I can't really kill him this turn, but this is 8 damage. Actually, if I top deck Invoke, I can kill him. I have 4 Invokes in the deck, so there it is. Sheoldred's back, and then you die. GG, I guess. I don't even know if that was GG. That was a really weird deck. Our opponent was playing mono white, but just put an island in his deck to scare people. That was it. That was the whole deck. That was every card was white, right? So that was definitely just a mono white deck that had islands to scare people, and it did work on me. I was thinking about counterspell for first half of the game. Didn't need to. Could have ended this game a lot sooner. Rogue Links. Okay, are we good Grixis? We're not good Grixis. They're the better Grixis, so they're going first. We're going second. We have cut down, so I'm gonna keep. This is a good hand for turn 1. That's about it. We're going second though, so. Alright, if I play Dark Slick Shores, I can cut down a Phoenix Chick. But I will not be able to play the Bloodtithe Harvester turn 2. Whereas if I play the Dark Haunted Ridge, then I could play the Bloodtithe Harvester turn 2, but I can't do anything against any creature he plays next turn. Conundrum. Alright, you know what? I'll play it. Not that it really matters. Mono Red getting off turn 1 is gonna kill us anyways. How does Mono Red always go first? I mean, okay, I say that, but I have practice. I've tried to run Mono Red. I've tried to run the Soldiers, and I still go second every game. I've played maybe 10, 15 games. I've gone first once. So, I'm pretty sure they have a different algorithm to pick who goes first in these kind of style. I'm pretty sure it's just based on win rates. And I have an abysmal win rate, but I'm pretty sure these people are having a win rate of about 1 game every 9,000 games or so. That's why they always get to go first. That's a cool pet though. Look at that kitty cat. Ah. You gonna play the game or what? Make me sit here and watch you slowly kill my time and my game? Alright, it was Felden. Cut down when I've done anything. So there was that, I guess. Bloodtithe Harvester, probably gonna get burnt. Turn 1 Kumano, turn 2 Felden. How do you even beat that? Like, what kind of a hand could we have to beat that? We have a pretty good hand, but even in the best hand scenario, I could not have imagined a hand that would beat that. I just hope he doesn't do anything in attacks. That might be the only way we can win this game. And even then, not certain. If he attacks, do I block Felden or Etching? Probably the Etching. I don't want to give him more cards, and it's a little bit better if I can hold out with Fable. Since the Felden can't block, Fable can maybe give me either a treasure token or help me fetch a land to play Sheoldred. Once I can land Sheoldred, I'll win the game. The problem is he's roping, so he's probably one of those players that hopes that we quit because he's roping. Right? That's what he's doing? Or maybe he's incompetent. He's just incompetent. That works too. I prefer incompetency. Let's get a Fable out. He's gonna rope this too. Rogue Lynx, why are you in the game? Why are you Spike? Get out of here. Alright, our opponent seems to be stuck on the toilet and cannot reach their phone. The question is, do I want the Bloodtithe Harvester to kill the etching? I feel like I might. Because I don't see to block this, and I do want to block the etching. I guess that's the whole point. Alright, I think his face is gonna blow up. He's gonna rope one more turn and blow up his face, right? I don't know why we had to wait this long anyways. Are you still in the game? Oh, you are in the game. Look at that. Squee. Nice block for me. Lots of damage though. That's not fun. Let's see. I don't think I can Serpent. I don't think I can Zender Lounge. Okay. That's pretty good. We can drop a Sheoldred. We can attack for 2. And we can cut down the Squeak. Yeah, get out of here, you. Mister, I want to rope every turn just to drop a Squeak. Alright, that game was given to us. We had to try a little bit, but not really that much. And I think the main thing is that he was mono red and I hate him. This is okay. I hate myself when I play mono red too. It's just... I don't know if anyone's enjoying the time while playing mono red, but you're definitely not enjoying your time while playing against mono red, even if you win. Alright, opponent goes first again. They're a better player than us. They're probably mono red. I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at this. What else could they be, right? I have an Abrade and I make this appear, but we're going second, so let's just lose. Kumano? Wow, his planes was on fire. Okay, well, we don't have a turn 1, so let's pretend we're Is It. Why Bankbuster? Wow, you want to trick me? You did a good job, but you know what? Didn't matter. I had an answer for you anyways. Planks, wedding announcement. Well, I see your wedding announcement, and I raise you Fable the Mirror Breaker. Ossification. That's good. Respectable. Okay, that's a lot of make disappears. I don't want that in the hand. Go for the throw against this deck. How good would that be? It's honestly questionable, but I don't think my Corpse Appraiser or anything for a while, unless Go for the Throw does work. Right, so yeah, let's just pitch 1. Look at that. We can't Sheoldred this turn. We don't have to land, so let us just Bankbuster. It's not too much damage. Not for a while anyways. Only 1 swamp. Mono white with this kind of sleeve. They're really trying to trick people nowadays. Some people have no chill. He wants to draw a card. Loren. Let's just counter it. I was thinking about whether to go for the throw or draw a card, but we could have just countered it. And now our Corpse Appraiser is useful. Get out of here. Zender Lounge. At least we didn't miss a land drop, but it's a land to come into play tapped. Should we dock him for 3? Or should yeah, dock him for 4, or hope to block with it. We are at 17, but against mono white, we don't really need to aggro him with damage. They do need to aggro us with damage. In the long run, we have better value, and he only has 3 lands, so he is on the back foot, albeit slightly. We also have card draw in Bankbuster, unless he has another Loran. Land number 4. Okay, he's attacking. He's Wandering Emperor here, right? Maybe he has a Gonjoing. Does he want to Gonjo the Corpse Appraiser? Well, if he had an Gonjo, he would have played it last turn, right? So he's definitely Wandering Emperor. I wonder where this is going. There it is. That doesn't do anything.
I am the Emperor of Kamiko.
Okay.
You protect my people. You're done.
I mean, okay. When I say it doesn't do something, I don't mean it doesn't do that. So, you got me there. Let's copy the Gobbo Shamo to attack your Wandering Emperor. Oh, it died. Hooray!
Still have much to learn.
Another land. All we draw is tap lands. But that's okay. Because we're at 15. So, we're not really dying anytime soon. There's 5 mana now. Very close to a... What would he want to hit? My Fable. Wow, that's... Didn't want to hit this, huh? Another Fable's coming up, so... If you think that was relevant, I got bad news for you. Card draw? Swamp. Alright, non-tap land this time. And a Bloodtithe Harvester. So, I do want to kind of cycle some cards. Do I want to cycle a Bloodtithe Harvester? Guess I do. I cycled into the lands. That was unfortunate turn of event. Alright, if that's the case, let me draw another land. I know what I said. Yep. Will he block this? If he blocks... Okay, he's not blocking, so I'm not playing my Sheoldred. Because he's probably going to farewell this whole board, right? This is a farewellable board. He's not going to take... Well, if he takes enchantment out, I get my Fable back. But if he doesn't take enchantment out, I'll keep this Fable. Eternal Wanderer.
I've made it just in time. I bought us some time.
Alright, let me see if I can get me a good card. Nope. So, the question is, do I want to deck it for 4 by playing Sheoldred? I kind of do.
My will is steel.
Alright, so at least he can't -4. He could +1 to exile one of these, but that doesn't hurt me too much. He can draw 2 cards with this, only 1 card, and that also doesn't hurt me too much. Farewell does hurt me, but Farewell always hurts. I was giving me my Sheoldred back at the end of the turn. Searching for a plane. Playing his plane. Playing his Bankbuster. Jerk. Alright, what can I draw? That is not a good draw. I could make my Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. No, Give this lifelink and then destroy all? Or I can draw a card. I can return the Bloodtithe Harvester this way. He can't really stop it, right? So I think that's the right play. Even though my Kikijiki is alive right now, I don't like killing it, but this does get rid of the board for me. He can crew the Bankbuster. Would he crew the Bankbuster though? If he crews the Bankbuster, I guess we're trading Bankbusters. That's... I get to return 2 things. There's only 1 in the graveyard. Alright, let's do it. Destroy each creature, return up to 2 creatures. If he wants to trade Bankbuster, he does get rid of his card advantage. Oh, he didn't. And because he didn't, he's gonna lose his own Emperor. He gets to draw 2 cards with the Roadside Reliquary. Yep, but he's tapped out now. Die, Emperor, die.
I can't focus.
On a ridge. Enter. Thanks for the Sheoldred. Alright, he has just 6 mana. He can have a farewell, but that's it. Good old Grixis. Another ossification. Let me, no. It's not gonna work. Alright, unless I invoke into invoke into invoke. None of this is gonna matter. He's gonna get a land? Yeah. Well, the first invoke really is just gonna hit his ossification on nothing. I have 4 invokes in the deck, and I still have not drawn 1 yet. At some point, these lands are gonna go away, and I'm gonna draw real cards. At some point. Not yet! At some point. Christ. We're doing so well. None of that matters. Can I get an invoke, please? No, Abrade. Huh. He's not gonna crew the Bankbuster this turn. So... yeah, we just trade. I don't think none of this really matters. I get to play a land. I don't have that many things to pitch, right? And do I need this much land? If I draw the 1 card, it will matter. The Wormcoil Engine. The Super Wormcoil Engine. You draw 1 card with your Bankbuster. I'll allow that. If you get the Sarah Paragon, though, this is gonna hurt. Farewell also hurts. Farewell always hurts. He's gonna farewell everything but enchantments, if it helps him, right? So yeah, there's that. How many lands we drew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Also pitched a bunch, 12, 13. That's more than half lands. Sarah Paragon. What did I say? What did I say? Wow, okay, that is the wrong play. Our opponent is a coward. This is the wrong play. Always land your Bankbuster first. Strictly wrong. But can't punish them because lands, and more lands. We haven't lost yet, But I don't really like playing this out, because basically the Shuffler is trying to kill us now. You can fight against an opponent, but you cannot fight against the Shuffler. So, I'll play one more turn. We drew maybe like 60-70% of the lands out of half the deck. And we also drew a lot of cards that doesn't help us filter. No Invoke, no Corpse Appraiser. There he goes. That's the right play. See, if he had Bankbuster last turn, Bankbuster this turn, would have been so much more card advantage. And now even Invoke probably wouldn't get us anywhere unless we Invoke into Invoke. But our Invoke only draws one card now. So, yeah. We need to Invoke into Invoke into Invoke. Our top deck's probably another land, so if it's a land, I will quit this. Rage quit. He's gonna attack for 4? He's not gonna attack for 4. Oh! Hey! Okay, so not rage quitting. Not yet, anyways. Let's see. I want this to be blue. Blue. Every land that can be blue should be blue. I need 2 black. 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 Blue. Blue. How many mana is that? 10, right? So I get to draw 3 cards. And hopefully one is go for the throw so I can kill the Seraph Paragon. I think that's the idea. I don't need this to be haste. Okay, he has a card he really likes, that's why he drew. But he has a Scar card, or 2 cards. Alright, 1 was go for the throw. Trying to aggro down our opponent. Take out the farmhand. Take 7. Alright. Can we get an Invoke? Wormcore is already gone. Gix Command's also gone, right? I have 1 more Gix Command, so if Wormcoil dies, we could bring it back with Gix, and that will be painful for our opponent. But they have so many good cards that I think they're top decking way better than us. What can they bring back? Probably a Bankbuster if you want to discard. It's a little slow though. It is a little slow. But that's about all they can do. This Bankbuster is on 2. See, if he played it a tournament before, this would have been on 1, and it would be a lot more useful. Didn't discard. Wow, okay. Aiming for Farewell here. Roadside Reliquary. Draw 2 cards, but can't Farewell if he draws 2 cards. You would think he has Farewell by now. Right, and Farewell really gets us, because we don't have any enchantments, and all he has that matters are enchantments. He just loses his Bankbuster. There's only 1 card left on it anyways. And it came back from the graveyard, so it matters a lot less. Second wonder.
Surrender now, and we all leave
It's a
with
sack,
our
right?
lives.
Yeah. So if he makes me keep the Pilot, it's good. Makes me keep the Bloodtithe Harvester, it's good. If he makes me keep the Serpent, it's even better. So that's a lot of ossifications.
Keep your eyes sharp.
How? Okay, well, you know what? At least we can cycle it. At least we can cycle. Bloodtithe Harvester first. I will use this blood. I have to because this is a 3/3 I can't actually kill. Right? Can I kill this somehow? If I make this a 1/1 and attack the Wandering Emperor, he'll probably block. Right? And keeping the Bloodtithe Harvester right in here probably isn't that useful. So let's just do it. It is not a great play, but I already want to quit, so we got that going. Yeah, this is why I wanted to quit. Let's drop the Black Thief anyways. Our opponent gets these top decks. We get these top decks. Oh, and he gets to draw 2 cards. Fan-freaking-tastic. What do we have exiled? Oh, my Blade Coil. Wait. Oh, no, it's exiled based on that. Okay, that's fine.
Have a nice trip.
Well, not that it's fine. It's not much we can do. Draw a card. That card advantage is hurting us, even though we drew more cards. We drew more cards. What? Why is this even a game? Talking Numa. I bet you that's going to be 3 invokes into the graveyard when I'm talking Numa. I don't want to play this out. Alright, I don't want to fight against Shuffler. I can fight against everybody else. I don't want to fight against Shuffler. The game is to kill us. Alright, let's play another game. I don't want to leave on a sour note using Grixis. It is one of my favorite decks. But it is very frustrating when you are losing to basically a cheater. Not the opponent. Our opponent's playing okay. They trick us by making us think they're mono red, but everything else they play was okay. We gotta go first, so they're more controlling than us. Let's play the cliff. Yeah, let's play the cliff because we have another cliff, and we might draw another slow land. So, other red. Wow. First time in my entire life that a Kumano faces Kakuzen did not come out before we get to play a spell. Never happened before. Probably never happen again. Are we gonna play Falden? If I play Falden, do I block? Do I block against anything? Epicure. Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine with us. I can kind of help filter the deck out a little bit more. Playing the Marsh. Right? Playing the Marsh. I can kill this. So that I can Corpse Appraiser. I know the Corpse Appraiser can hit Squee. It's very good against Squee. But having a 3/3 out right now and can look into my deck a little, it's not nothing. Alright, I don't need another land. Cut down's pretty good. And then we'll let it go. Oh, against Mono Red Burn, we don't have the best cards right now. We also pitched a cut down, so Lightning Strike, okay. Haunted Ridge. Do I want to play Haunted Ridge? I'm cutting this down for sure, right? So I would have 3 mana left, if anything, but I could also have 2 mana left. And I can hold up Abrade for whatever they play next turn. Yeah, I have a card draw in the blood token anyways if I need to. So let's see what they do. Play with fire, my face. That's a good card for them. I hope it's not a Raiju or anything. Mechanized Warfare. Okay, if that's the case, I will cut down the etching. And then I will pitch one of the Bankbusters. Ooh! Look at that. Best top deck I could have. You want a Mechanized Warfare? How about no? There you go. No Mechanized Warfare for you. Phoenix Chick. We're still looking at damage though. We're not out of this yet. We don't have any creatures. So, we're not really threatening anything. Is he pitching a blood token? Yes. Main phase pitch blood token. Trying to get a land. Okay, now he has 4 lands. We take 1 and go to 13. Not a Sheoldred. Still kind of behind. Let's drop a Bankbuster. We're holding up a Abrade and go for the throw. So, whatever comes out, we might be able to sustain. Take another 3 in the face now for Lightning Strike for sure. Yeah, mono red is really gotta think out their turn. There's a lot of decisions to be made, right? 1 to the top. Wonder what you're gonna get. Squee. Let me get rid of that for you. I'll take 1 so I can draw a card. Felt on my turn a little bit better next turn. Does he have another play with fire? That's a play with fire, right? That's why he's holding this up. There's no other play. And I don't think he will be playing full control. Alright, Bloodtithe Harvester. Gonna get played with fired. But at least I get a blood. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? So I could play all of these. So we'll have Fable out. We'll have the Bloodtithe Harvester out. And then we'll enter. No, he's got nothing? Oh, he's definitely going to play Squee again. If he's got nothing. There it is. Resolves. 3 damage to Squee. You play it again next time. Gonna go down to 9. Gonna go down to 9. Come on! You're tapped out. You got 1 creature. Can't block. What do you think is gonna happen? Mono red. Sometimes these people shouldn't just, you know, like make a bot that plays the game for them. It's not like there's any decision involved. Is there? Is there a decision involved in this? Huh? There it is. You found it. You found the button. Go for the throw. Okay, I don't want to pitch that. Do I want to pitch Takenuma? I don't really want to pitch Takenuma either. Let's draw a card. Could be impactful. Oh, Corpse Appraiser. Very impactful. These are your Squee. Sheoldred. Alright, now I can just play it. I don't think they can do anything against this. I'll also kill this, just as I can. Alright, now you have no creatures. Gotta deal 9 damage somehow this turn. And I have a Sheoldred, so good luck. What can they do? I wish I have a come at me sign. Ah, get out of here. Look at the little dragon. That dragon is sad for you because you're playing mono red and you can't do anything now. 5 mana. Will they have a 5 mana deal 5 damage to a creature? 9 damage to your opponent's face? That'd be a good card. Alright, they're just gonna rope. When you can't win and you don't want to lose, why not your opponent by roping? That's basically how mono red plays. Oh look, a 3/3 Foundry. Would you like to attack? You do like to attack. I will block with my Appraiser. Because guess what? I don't care if it dies. Lightning Strike. And the Festivities. Well, you did it. You've done a good job. Alright, to reward you, I'm going to draw a card. I want some life. It's a good amount of life I just got. Let me get more life. I want more. Does that bring me back to 20? I think it does. Oh, look at that. All that mono red and couldn't even deal a single damage to me. Get out of here, you. Alright, Grixis. Doesn't matter against any other deck. We beat the mono red at the end. It's a feel good feeling to end off on. That's what I wanted to do. So let's look at the deck again. I really like Grixis. I think it's a strong deck. I don't know how to say it. It's probably the strongest deck. I want to say it's the strongest deck in today's meta, but you saw how it was struggling when it doesn't get the draws, right? So, Corpse Appraiser, Invoke Despair. These cards are insanely good synergy in today's meta. We're not with each other, but just with killing our opponent's cards and getting us card draw. And that's why this deck is so strong. If it doesn't have Corpse Appraiser or if it doesn't have Invoke Despair, you cannot create a good Grixis deck. And that's why, you know, rare is very important, uncommon, very important. If you don't have Blade Coil, it's fine, but it does help a lot on some occasions. The Bankbuster is good. You can get slower card draw against slower opponents, but generally speaking, it's just there to trick our opponent. A lot of times they think that, hey, we gotta stop the Bankbuster, they're drawing a lot of cards. What they don't see is the background Corpse Appraiser filtering out the decks and getting us to the Invoke Despair where we can kill them. That's kind of how the deck goes. That's the whole thing about Grixis Control. It's a very strong deck, but you gotta learn to play. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.